Wow, dude, you're kidding. You start with the action in this film right away.
Listen, it's the final chapter I had to deliver. Yeah, I wasn't going to get another chance. I had to squeeze it all in.
Why the final chapter? Why was it now, and why did you come to this?
I was very excited about telling the secrets that I've been holding for 15 years now. You know, the truth about the Alice character, the truth about the Red Queen, the fate of the Alice character, the real agenda of the Umbrella Corporation. You know, these are things that I knew when I wrote the first movie, and I've been keeping the secrets even from Milla. I never told her. So it was, you know, I was very excited about kind of bringing the franchise full circle, returning her to the Hive, back to where it all began, and kind of like giving those secrets to the audience at last.
Yeah, there's definitely a kind of a feel that I don't think has been, you know, you've gone all over the place with this franchise. I feel this goes back to the original in more ways than any of the others have.
Well, I think not just in terms of like location, you know, going back to Raccoon City and the Hive. Also, it's a return to the survival horror roots of the original video game and of the first movie as well. You know, the first movie was very, very scary. It was very contained. It was very claustrophobic. And I wanted to return to those kind of scares. So I wanted to return to the horror, but while also keeping, you know, the big action that people have come to associate with Resident Evil.
Oh, and there's big action here. What was the most difficult to pull off? Because there's some pretty cool stuff here.
I would say the fight on the troop transporter between Milla and Ian Glenn.
Oh, that was fun.
I mean, that was very, very difficult. I think it's the most fight moves Milla's ever had to remember. You know, that top of that troop transporter is not the easiest place to fight. Plus, it's the top of a moving vehicle. I mean, there was a lot of challenges on that. But I mean, I think you see the finished scene, and it's a kick-ass piece of action, and you can really tell it's the two actors up there doing it for real.
Yeah, she just continues. It's weird how she's grown and how she's just really become this character. Like everything about her, you watch. As a director, that must be awesome. Obviously, you have closer, you know, relations with her. But what was it like to watch her grow in this role?
Well, I think it's a really interesting role for an actor to play because essentially she began as a blank slate. You know, in the first movie, the Alice character wakes up, she has no memory. So she doesn't know how she feels about things. And she's learning about her character as the audience are learning about her. And I think that's one of the successes of the franchise and why people like it, is that she is really she's the human heart of the story. You know, I think Milla is the person everybody follows, and she gives weight to the action.
Now, obviously, it's a successful franchise, and people love it. There's the fans for it. Is there ever a return? Are we going to see, you know, Friday the 13th had the final chapter, and then the new beginning?
I've always felt that there's a musical version of Resident Evil somewhere that I would love to see. Like the musical numbers, you know, Milla bangs it out on the piano occasionally. I mean, that's where I'd like to go.
It's like La La Land meets Resident Evil.
Come on, there's an audience for that, right?
I think it'd be brilliant.
Right?